Well, it's something we haven't seen most of the day. The corner ball missed, but he did pocket the one in the corner. And those were pretty light, huh, Nick? Didn't put much into those.
No, they were possibly precariously light, but as you said, the one did find the corner. Two ball dressed up nicely.
And I still don't think Carlo has played that match that he really wants to play. And this first opening shot, with it being kind of a duck, I think that could bode well for settling in and getting along the way he wants to end this tournament.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, JJ. And it really speaks volumes to what a great player he is for you to even say that he hasn't quite put it all together yet here he is.
Oh, he's obviously one of the most steady players in the world, but can also come with the shot. And we saw really that two ball against Oy off the in rail kind of changed his mojo around the table to finish that match.
Yeah, such a terrific shot. You were talking about what an incredible shot maker he is in big moments, and he came with it.
Yeah, and the difference between the two players that I see, the ones that are here in our final, is, and they're both dangerous combinations, but I feel Carlo wanting it, in the state of really wanting it. Like he said, never been to this final before, he's gotten close. Where I look at Aloysius as a very dangerous opponent because it seems he's enjoying the moment and that combination of in the moment.
Yeah, that's
youthful, a very dangerous combination.
And youthful exuberance as well. Race to 13 here, by the way, Jeremy. How does that change the dynamic?
Well, it just settles the guys a bit more, but they're both very aware of what has happened on this table. There's been a lot of racks run. We've had a few matches like the last where there were some exchanges, but it's going to be all about sitting your opponent down in that chair.
Lovely looking stroke there. Great start for Biado.
Of the two, Yapp has been the more prolific break-in runner. But in this instance, it is Carlo Biado who gets off to a flyer, underlining the importance of the lag. And so the Filipino draws first blood. It's been a really tough road to this final. This, his 11th match. He lost his 4th, so spent a lot of time trying to make amends for that. He was beaten by David Al-Kaidi on this main match table, 11-5. But then, reeled off 6 consecutive victories to be here. He's actually played 164 racks during the course of the tournament, so he certainly played in, fellas.
Yeah, and you know what? I saw Carlo just before the match doing sit-ups and push-ups, Jeremy. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, I used to, not do sit-ups and push-ups. I wanted to make sure I made my match, but I used to like to get the heart rate up before big matches, particularly at the U.S. Open, the old venue in Chesapeake. I would go around the building a few times, trying to almost work up a sweat a little bit, and then let the heart calm. But one thing I noticed immediately before the match started was first lag that I've seen Yapp lose.
Yeah, Yapp has been really dialed on the lag, freezing a few on the unrail. It was a close one, too.
Number 2. Current score is 1-0 in favor of Mr. Biado. Mr. Biado to break.
We know how big the lag can be at this level. Made the one in the side last break, Jeremy. A little soft, that cut break.
I think so. A little more cut. Definitely differences there. That was head on and no cut at all, which I kind of feel is the break to get Carlo going, to be honest with you.
It's the rack to get him going as well. They're dressed up beautifully.
Well, just look at, you're going to make more balls, right? Which, brings us to less congestion. Pretty much has a look on every ball on the table, so I just kind of feel like if someone's going to put a lot of racks together, it's going to be from a little bit more of the firm head-on break. Okay, he's a little flat, but he can stun by the 9. The only thing you worry about here is if, the adrenaline gets you and your tip gets a little low and your cue ball goes towards that corner by the 8. Okay, he made sure of that. Funny little shot here because he needs an angle on the 7.
It almost looks like he's running into the 7 if he goes high ball. But he was able to circumvent that nicely with a beautiful little stun stroke.
And when you're close to the ball, you're really preference. You can be so accurate, stunning, drawing, following, it does not really matter.
Well, you look settled right now, JJ. Stroke
Yeah.
looks pretty crispy.
Well, I think we've talked about it not only this week, but every week, especially at the top level. When you get the break going, it kind of gets you going, Nick.